if you do not understand white supremacy, which is racism, what it is and how it works, everything else that you understand will confuse you. Now, why do I say that? I mean, you know, if you understand how to fly an airplane or drive a car or walk down a street, you understand that. So how can you be confused by something called white supremacy? It's because the white supremacists, if you are a person of color, or a person classified as non-white, then you are dominated by those people, not all people, but those people who have decided that they are going to participate actively in the system of white supremacy as participants, as racists. They dominate everything that the non-white people do, either directly or indirectly, in every area of activity: economics, education, entertainment, labor, law, politics, religion, sex, and war. So, if a person doesn't know what is dominating him or her and motivating him or her to do whatever it is their ambitions are, if they don't know the origin of it and who is pulling all of the strings, not some of them, all of them, all the time, and they don't understand this, then they are going to be confused about why they're walking down the street, or flying an airplane, or driving a bus, or having a conversation, or looking for a job, or trying to get a house, or trying to maintain a house that they already have, or paying taxes. The world is going to be a strange place to that person. And then that person, by anyone who is any organism, any creature that's in a strange situation, is going to be confused. And anyone who is confused, whether it's a person or a creature, is going to make a lot of mistakes, because that's what confusion brings on. And they're going to be angry a lot of the times without knowing why. And they're going to be breaking things and difficult to get along with. And a lot of things come from confusion, which is what those white people who believe in the system of white supremacy set out to do, to confuse their victims. Because just like any tiger or snake or any organism, any bird of prey that wants to go on the attack and dominate and mistreat, one of the first tactics that they use, one of the main tactics, is to spread confusion. The lions among wildebeest will come among them and set off confusion. Once they set off confusion, and everybody goes into a stampede, not knowing which direction to go or where they shouldn't go or what's going on, they just know that everybody's running, so they start running, don't know where they're running to or exactly understanding what they're running from, the little young ones limping along. Then the lion picks out the weakest and works itself right up to the strongest. But the first thing they like to set off is confusion. It's a military tactic. And it's the same way with people. You want to dominate people in an efficient manner, one thing you have to do without standing over them all the time with a gun or a knife or a stick is confuse their minds. And if you can do that in most or all of the areas of activity, then you have a very efficient operation. The system of white supremacy is a system that is very efficient. I don't know who thought it up, but it's the most efficient system for getting things done and for mistreating people and dominating people in the process, according to what I consider to be logic, that was ever thought up. It's a very efficient system.